It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Number 37 gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
For the Dodgers.
Striding in is J.C. Rain. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Swing and he pops him up.
First pitch, 110.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Gonna be a tough play, and that's the first out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I was so impressed with him last month. He had 25 runs batted in. I was looking through the stats and it said 25 RBIs, and I had to do a double take. That's when you're picking up your team and helping them win games, too.
At the plate, Dylan Netzel, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. These Rockies guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting 3rd, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
To the plate now, Brandon Smith. He swings and grounds it to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
So now to the plate, Angel Sanchez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
At the plate now, Calvin Sharp. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
That is good. The left fielder, Julius Collins.
Next up for Los Angeles, Julius Collins, hitting at an even .220 on the year. First delivery to him.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Julian Ventura, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
So now here is Austin Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in now, TJ Reed. A ball and no strikes. The average sits at .303 entering play. 13 home runs and 64 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Michael Mayfield, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Stepping in now, Todd Alexander. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Rockies have drawn even now at 3-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In now, Joseph Busher.
Shortstop.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 27 homers, and 66 driven in. 0-1 count, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
To third. He's right there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6th.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. At the plate now is Joaquin Marte. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking Old away that time. It's 3-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next to hit, Chase Mitchell. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And that misses 1-1. From the stretch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
The 1-2.
No, that's down.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Julian Ventura.
At the plate, Julian Ventura. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center field.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And, guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
To the plate now, J.C. Ray, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. From the stretch. Called strike 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Dylan Netzel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of the second. Dodgers lead this one 4-3. So to get his day started at the plate, Roberto Velasquez comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season.
Roberto Velasquez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Dion Overstreet, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 9 homers and an even 40 RBIs. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Austin Lopez.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Austin Lopez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Now to the plate, here is Brandon Smith. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Brandon Smith.
First pitch on the way.
Ball, that count.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase, and this will bang up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Angel Sanchez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No one out with a runner at second. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2 and 2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box, Calvin Sharp, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations. And good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, the left fielder, Julius Collins.
Next for the Dodgers, Julius Collins struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So next to bat will be Joaquin Marte. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. First pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 0-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
In now, Chase Mitchell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 15.
So here now's the pitcher, Julian Ventura. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 6-3.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
For the Rockies.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The second baseman, TJ.
First pitch of the AB on its way. TJ Reed
Yep,
stands in
out.
as he looks at ball one here. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The
Oh,
first
man, you
baseman,
can't
number
hit a
10.
ball any harder than that. I
Michael
mean, this ball gets on him in a
Mayfield.
heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in for the Rockies, Michael Mayfield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out
Right
base
fielder,
runner.
number 4, Alexander.
To the plate now, Todd Alexander, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Ball that
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
All set for the start of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, J.C. Ray, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
ball. That's just out.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. They'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Next, it'll be Dylan Netzel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lopez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
So now to the plate, Brandon Smith. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Joseph Busher as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First pitch on its way.
That pitch is out.
The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. And the runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. Standing in now, Carlos Ramos, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Velasquez.
At the plate now, Roberto Velasquez. He's got it to second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 3. Hector Herrera gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 34, Hector Herrera.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Angel Sanchez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. One and two, here it comes.
I got the count, 2-2.
Calvin Sharp is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Calvin Sharp. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Sharp doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. 1-1 the count now. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. High in the air out to center field. Overstreet will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Julius Collins.
So the next to bat will be Julius Collins. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Runners on first with 1 down. In the air down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Next, here is Joaquin Marte, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Now here's the first offering. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for LA. They still lead it 6-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Dion Overstreet.
The center fielder, Dion Overstreet.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Popped him up. Netzel waits on it. 1 out.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Hector Herrera. Your
Raul
attention,
Escobar will get the call
hitting
here
for
as
the
he'll hit
Rockies.
for the pitcher.
Number 19, Raul Escobar.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Lopez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Lopez grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The batter, number 1.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
TJ Reed is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Michael Mayfield. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
At the plate, Todd Alexander, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all even at 6 apiece. William Gunn takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Rockies, number 47, William Gunn. Leading off for the Dodgers.
In now, Chase Mitchell, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Evan Brenner will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Evan Brenner.
First pitch of the AB now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Sinker 3-2 now. J.C. Ray is on deck. Grounded back up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The center fielder, number 8, J.C. Ray.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, J.C. Ray, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out and a runner on third. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Left fielder coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Julian Netzel.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Dylan Netzel as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the bullpen and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon.
To the plate now, Brandon Smith. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Angel Sanchez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's set, and the pitch.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies 6. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Philip Hester enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 28, Philip Hester.
In now for Colorado, Joseph Busher. He bounced out last time up.
Shortstop, Joseph Busher.
Now here's the first offering. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Ramos.
So now to the plate, Carlos Ramos, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Catcher.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Ramos goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. At the plate now, Roberto Velasquez, and it's fouled away. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next to stand in is Dion Overstreet. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-1 the count. From the stretch. Six runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting, the pitcher,
Corey Jackson will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Corey Jackson.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit down the third baseline. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. And the run is in to score from second.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Lopez.
Into the box now, Austin Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Ready with the 1-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The set and the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Mariano Mendez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Mariano Mendez.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Calvin Sharp.
Here's the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now Julius Collins flew out last time up.
Collins.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Mendez is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1.
I got 3 and 2.
1 out, nobody on. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box, Joaquin Marte. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Chase Mitchell, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Phil Lamb will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Kelly is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, TJ Reed. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Now the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 10, Michael Mayfield.
Now to the plate, Michael Mayfield. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Into the box, Todd Alexander, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Joseph.
And now here is Joseph Busher. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Carlos Ramos would be next. Ready with the 3-0. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 3-1 pitch. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman.
And now in the box, Carlos Ramos trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0 to the right side and through a base hit. Mayfield blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. It's now 8-8.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Roberto Velasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Phelps is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ernesto de la Cruz will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping up is Chris Kelly, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
In now, J.C. Ray, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Lopez moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
The bat, number 11.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Next up, Dylan Netzel. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Down and away, ball one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next up is Brandon Smith, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
Your attention, please.
Nunez is on
Now
to pitch out of the
pitching for
bullpen
Los
in the
Angeles.
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Ron Nunez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Dion Overstreet.
Dion Overstreet.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Ernesto.
Now at the plate, Ernesto de la Cruz. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Lopez.
So here is Austin Lopez. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
At the plate now, TJ Reed, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. The 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The set and the 2-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So now to the plate, Michael Mayfield. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Max Blue comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Max Blue.
So kicking off the top of the 9th is Angel Sanchez, and they could use a spark from him here.
Angel Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing, and he misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 13, Joe Harris.
Into the box now, Calvin Sharp tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. So 1-1. And the bunt attempt will be foul, so we'll see how they want to play it now with 2 strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Julius Collins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Now a swinging bunt. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Nick Olson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 17, Nick Olson.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Popped him up. And he'll make to catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Colorado Rockies posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Nick Phelps earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Max Blue hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.